Do you have a pen, Michelle?
I looked. I thought I put one in my bag. Oh, looks like Michael's going to save the day.
He's gonna put an X over the ones that he's done already.
Sounds good.
Now then,
No.
will y'all explain to the cameraman what's gonna happen?
Okay. It's gonna be simple. Very simple. Very simple process. But yet when I explain it, it's gonna sound very different. Follow me, cameraman. He will start right there. And then a voice will be heard. A loud voice, encompassing the theater, the stage.
A loud voice doing what?
Just talking.
Can he laugh at first?
Yes.
Okay.
And you shall be afraid.
Because in the last scene, I was sitting in the chair watching all the lights flashing. And now suddenly,
Boom.
I'm in a different room.
The laughing will encompass him. Then he will begin to speak, and then he will appear behind him. Just poof. Hello there. I am the ghost of Christmas present. But you may call me Mr. Present. Mr. Ghost was my father.
One question.
Yes.
Are you an actor?
I wish I was. But sadly, I got as far as a theater teacher. That's all I know of the character with his line. But it'll be like that. And mainly, this is the first setting. And he's going to be dressed like he is, normal. And then he shall direct him to this room, which will probably have the angle right here, round over here. The first angle will be, the first angle will be right there. And then the next angle, when they direct it, will be him walking this way. And then after that, we'll have another angle right here, with him directing this way. And open the door.
Will we be doing that again?
And then Edward will
We haven't
walk
done
in,
this part yet.
so will the ghost.
Maybe.
No.
And then that'll be it.
No.
And probably have
You get on to
one
me so
angle like
much.
right here. With
I'm
him
asking
opening the
questions.
door and
Do
those
what?
two
Just
walking
I'm
in.
asking questions.
And then
Yes,
we're gonna have to do
that's good.
two different versions of one thing because we did two different versions when we were with the Tiny Tim thing. One version is gonna be them like popping out right in front of the door and then going on with their lines. And another version would be them just popping in front of the next door saying, now let's go on to the next location. Poof, they're right there, and then he just opens the door. It's like, next location. Or pop, and then it's like, he's a little hesitant. It's like, what do you expect? We're going to a stinky boys' dressing room. Open the door. And then they walk into the next area. And then after that, they will poof out of that door and start walking on to the next area. It's mainly just going to be positioning the camera to where we can at least see them both walking to the different locations. And that's mainly it. That's mainly how it will be. Like when they're walking from that way, that door, the boys' dressing room door, to the where the piano is, just have it to where, just have an angle to where we can see them walking to the next area. And then same to where it's mainly just basically just that.
And then we're gonna poof them.
Yeah, like poof them outside the door and then they walk, and then they go into the room, poof them outside the door and then they walk. And except for the Tiny Tim one, that's the only one that's
Well, we didn't
because
do
we're gonna
this
do
one.
two different versions. of that.
That-
The first version we'll do is we
But we're doing
That
that
one.
again,
inside
right?
of that
No,
door,
we won't
and then they
do that
walk,
one
and then they
again.
do the line
Because that one
to the next
was in the
door.
bedroom.
But then the other version is when they poof him right in front of the door, and he's a little hesitant about going into the guy's dressing room, and it's like, what are you thinking? We're gonna go into a stinky guy's dressing room? Just get in there. Like just opens the door. It's like, get in there. And that's mainly every single transition.
We're gonna poof them in.
Yes, poof. Because each time we had him in, it was always like snap, and that was their poof. Poof.
Okay, so the ghost is gonna snap and they're gonna poof.
Well, when they're walking into the room, they're just entering. the
If you
location.
want to do some filming of just the door to do a transition, I think that would still work. But the snap is what indicates that it's happening.
And he's already, every time we've already filmed a lot of the other present stuff for when they're actually in the scenery, like doing their lines and all that. And while they were doing that, that's when they were doing the snap poof. So now it's just them just poofing back.
Since I didn't have you to do transition.
So we could just like go ahead and start filming just like in front of the door, just like that, and just wait a while. Just stand in front of the door, film, and then get done filming. Go to the next door, film in front of the door, done filming. Go in front of the next door, start filming, stop filming. Next door, start filming, stop filming. And then we just wait. And then like we can just do that while he's still going over his lines right now. That way he can like go, like still go over his lines, and we can just like go ahead and get that out of the way.
I'd rather have them at least available to stand in, so I can see where they're standing, and then,
All right,
that way it will help me frame better.
all right. So we'll just wait until he's ready.
Run through it a couple of times, and then we'll get ready to start filming. All right, Eli, you about ready?